Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. Now here on the channel, I always try to be really positive. I always try to keep things happy and upbeat because you know what? We all already go through way too much already. I just want to have happy Animal Crossing time on the channel, okay? But unfortunately, today's video is going to be filled with rage because today I'm going to be talking about all of my Animal Crossing villager enemies, why they're my enemies, why I have beef with them, and why I don't want to be within 200 feet of any of them at any given time. So if that sounds like a good time, don't forget to like this video if you also have an Animal Crossing enemy and subscribe to the channel so that you're not my next enemy. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about all of the Animal Crossing villagers that I have beef with. I'm going to go into detail about why, because if you've ever seen me, villager hunting in a video or on a stream and you see me go, ugh, that's my enemy, and you've been confused, like, hey, why is Naomi your enemy? What did she even do? What's the lore? What's the backstory? Today you will find out and you will learn about all of the things that these enemies have put me through, okay? And it's a lot. So sit down and grab a snack, okay? And enjoy this video. I'm also going to be playing a little speed build in the back here. I'm finally working on my fruit orchard that I've been saying I'm going to do for the longest time. So I really won't have any commentary about that. We're just going to be talking about the enemies, but I hope you enjoy the build regardless. I'm also going to be having evidence and receipts for all of these incidents, okay? I went through my channel. I pulled up some old clips. So we're going to have lots of receipts because some of these incidents I captured them in 4K, all right? So there's no denying it from these enemies that they have wronged me in some way. But first, we have a word from our sponsor, and guess who it is? Disney Dreamlight Valley with another amazing update. So thank you so much to Gameloft for sponsoring this video. Before we get into all the new content, I do have to tell you right now that Disney Dreamlight Valley is on sale right now on all platforms. More details on that later. You can use my link below to check it out, but okay, we've got some stuff to go over. Really quick though, if you don't mind, I just want to show off what I've been working on lately. I've been giving my Peaceful Meadow a makeover, and last time I showed you this side, but finally I am working on the other side. So it's still a big work in progress, as you can see by this giant empty spot right here. But right off the stairs, we've got like my little landing zone area with all of the stalls. And then walking along this path, I started adding some decorations here. Stitch is really loving them, apparently. Then right behind, we've got this giant carrot farm. It's looking so good. I need to make some more fencing, but we'll get to that. Then we've got some houses over here. They definitely need some more decorations, but they're chilling for now. They just relocated. They're having a good time. We've got a nice hot air balloon station over here, and then we've got Wally's house. It's so cute. And we've also got Buzz's little house over here. And then this path just leads us back to the fountain in the center. And yeah, we just need to get going with some more decorations, but I'm laying the foundations and it's coming out pretty good. I'm going to be taking a break from working on that to jump into this new update, which as usual has so much content to sink our teeth into. I'm sure a lot of you have been waiting for this, but there is a new realm called Return to Beast Castle, and we're going to be able to help Cogsworth and Lumiere investigate some strange occurrences in the castle. And then of course they'll be able to join us in the valley. The new star path is looking very mystical and witchy. I am so excited for the witchful thinking star path and all of the goodies that there are to unlock with it. And I always love to highlight quality of life updates because sometimes it's the little things that make a difference. We have a ton of new improvements to the camera, including new photo mode poses for more flexibility while taking pics, a new wide view pose for the royal phone so you can show off your phone case, and a new toggle for night thorns and inkies so they don't have to get in the way of a cute shot. I'm excited for everything, but like I mentioned, Disney Dreamlight Valley is on sale right now on all platforms. It'll be on sale on the Nintendo Switch from September 24th to October 8th. On Steam, you've got September 29th to October 6th. Epic Game Store is September 25th to October 9th, and Xbox or Microsoft is going to be September 24th to October 8th, and on PlayStation from September 24th to October 8th. So take advantage now, check out Disney Dreamlight Valley and all of its content that just keeps on coming using my link down below in the description. Thanks again to Gameloft for sponsoring, and now let's get into the video. Let's go ahead and get into it. We obviously have to start with my number one and longest running enemy, Chops. So the beef with Chops started, or should I say the pork with Chops, started on my very first ever Animal Crossing New Horizons island, which was Pelican Bay. If you've been around here on the channel since the beginning, this was even before I started YouTube. I started that island in March of 2020, and I didn't even start my channel until June 2020. But what happened exactly? Well, I think you'll know as soon as I say the word campsite. If you play Animal Crossing, you will know that for your very first campsite villager, they will always be a smug villager, which means you have a very small limited pool of the villagers that you're going to get for your very first campsite villager. And if you play Animal Crossing, you will know you are forced to take that villager. It does not matter who it is. It could be the ugliest man on the planet, and that game forces you to take it because it's just part of progressing the island or whatever, okay? I don't know how it progresses the game to have a terrible villager on my island, honestly. It just demotivates me to log in and work on anything because I have to look at their ugly face. So they should really give you like a beautiful villager to just like encourage you, you know? But I digress. That's not the point. The point is, my very first ever campsite villager in the history of Animal Crossing was Chops, and I was forced to take him, and I was forced to have him on my island for way too long. Chops was my first campsite villager, and I had to invite him, and let me tell you, I was upset. I was so upset. That man stayed on my island for far too long. Here you can see, okay, this is when I finally got KK. Here you can see the man himself, Chops, who was on my island. Here's the living proof. Literally the living proof. How's Chops doing? You know what, Alyssa? I wouldn't know that because I don't keep in contact with Chops. We're not associated with each other. I actually filed for a restraining order against him because like the fact that he showed up on that mystery island last stream, it was just not okay, you know? So yeah, I don't know how Chops is doing. I hope it's bad, honestly. And because I was forced to interact with him and have him on my island for so long, it just really traumatized me, you know? Like, I experience so much emotional distress anytime I run across him. It's really not okay. Do we have any Don't speak to me. Don't speak to me. Don't. Nobody say anything. Who put him here? Who put him here? I hate everything right now. I hate everything right now. Ooh, I love their little neighborhood. I didn't even see that because I was too distracted by the monstrosity that was— Ah! No! Run! Go! That was an absolute jump scare. Get out of there. Go as far away as possible. No. 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 I have to do it, don't I? This is my worst nightmare. This is my worst nightmare. I'm not well right now. I'm not well. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. Like, I think he started messing with my psyche so much that, like, I don't even know who I am anymore. Chops is my baby. He is my aspiration. I hope you come home. Thank you. Thank you. Chops. Chops stands for charming, handsome, out of this world, perfectly sweet. I spent many days writing that, so I hope you can appreciate that. Paolo, thank you so much for the 3 months. I was just thinking, like, imagine if someone dressed up as Chops for an April Fool's Live. It would be so crazy. That would be so wild. That would be so wild. I bet their snout would start falling off because of the glue not working or something like that. That'd be so wild. Wow. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Now we're gonna go from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows. Next up is Hazel, and honestly, my beef with her is not really too strong. She's probably on the lowest tier of the enemy list. The only real beef that I have with her is that she shows up on my islands a little bit too much. For example, I autofilled her when I was making my Florida island, and she was contributing to this curse of orange villagers that I was getting on my island, so I didn't appreciate that. The power? I'm not gonna look. Is it bad? Tell it to me straight. Is it bad? Is it bad? Is it bad? Hazel! Is this girl orange? Hold on. She's orange! She's orange! She's orange! What in the world? Every single one of my autofills has been orange! What is going on? And she was also a starter on my food core island, and I had just started that island after working on my Florida one, so she was just like on back-to-back islands. I didn't appreciate it. I really didn't. A frog starter? Oh my goodness, a frog starter and a heart pond. What are the chances of that? Can I look at the map yet? No, I don't have a phone. Hi guys! Oh my god! Hazel, I'm neutral on Hazel. So anyway, that one was kind of a quick one. Let's move on to a more serious offense with Violet. Violet, I believe, was an autofill on my Farmcore island, and she kind of pulled a chops where she just showed up without my consent and stayed on the island for way too long. I think she was one of the last villagers to leave my Farmcore island, and it was so ridiculous. Violet is still here. Don't even get me started. I don't know why this girl is gonna be the last one to have a thought bubble on my island. She's gonna be the new Chops, I swear. Violet is really sticking it out on this island, and I am losing my patience with her. Hopefully we get a thought bubble on her too. But yay! We got one of the villagers off of this island. One of the only 2 remaining ones that I wanted to kick off. Which means Violet is the last one standing. Why, oh why, is this my fate? Why, oh why, is this what we have to deal with? I cannot believe she has survived this long. I put her all the way over here by her lonesome self on the beach, and she is still here. Still sticking it out. Still thinks that we're besties. It's honestly just embarrassing for her at this point. And honestly, she was just like all over my island too. She wouldn't just like stay home and stay out of my way. She was always in the way. She was always just like around, like living on the island with us. Like, who does that? Violet, oh my god, Violet, please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Honestly, like these villagers are so freaking rude sometimes. Yeah, rude. It was definitely safe to say I was very excited when she was finally moving out. We're finally here. The day has come. Violet is leaving. But speaking of Storybrooke, we have another permanent enemies list member who came from that island, believe it or not. We have Beardo. So Beardo, he's not my cup of tea. Already, you know, off the bat, he's just not my vibe. He's not someone I would really invite to an island ever. But Beardo has done one of the most deliberate and cruel things that any of these villagers have ever done to me. Like, yeah, you could argue that Chops and Violet and Hazel, they were all just living their life. And, you know, can you really be mad at them for that? To that I answer, yes. I can, and I have been for over 5 years, but Beardo, he really should be like under Chops, because the more I really critically think about it, the more I'm like, wow, he had a vendetta against me. So there was just a day where I was working on my island and he just pulled something absolutely diabolical when I was hungry, experiencing hunger and working a long hard day of terraforming. And I'll just let the clips speak for themselves. Oh, I want a donut so bad right now. I want a donut so bad. Beardo is out here enjoying a donut. He knew I wanted a donut. You knew. And you decided to eat one in front of my face like that. It even has chocolate glaze. See, this is why I'm an enemy of Beardo, because he does stuff like this. He pulls things like this. You know what you're doing. Look at the way he's like looking in my eyes. He's like taunting me. He knows I want that. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I know that you guys would let me have a donut and you wouldn't just eat one in front of me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Whatever, Beardo. You know what? I'm so over you. You're getting kicked off anyways. So yeah, I think you can agree that that was pretty messed up, and I'm totally justified in holding a grudge over that. But speaking of grudge, next up is Pudge. The Pudge incident. Oh, the Pudge incident. Many of you may know the Pudge incident far too well. Maybe you were there to witness it. The Pudge incident occurred during my infamous Stitches hunt, which at the time was for my island Leapfrog, and at the time that was the longest hunt I had done. Now, of course, the Tangy hunt has surpassed it because I literally looked for her for 9 months, but at the time the Stitches hunt was the hunt on my channel. And let's just say Pudge got my hopes up and then threw them into the ocean. Thank you, guys. Wait. It... No! I thought it was Stitches! Why did they make two orange bears with, like, green? Okay, because, like, I was looking at the ears. Who authorized this? Okay, forget Chops. Pudge is my new least favorite villager. I have beef with Pudge. My heart is beating right now. Pudge! Oh my goodness. I need to calm down because I'm so mad. So yeah, Pudge tricked me and it's not okay. But anyways, last but not least for this video is Naomi. Now it's funny because these last two, Pudge and Naomi, have never stepped foot on any of my islands, but they have made such a lasting impact. It's crazy. They made it to the enemies list, you know? They made it. Naomi's offense is specifically tied with villager hunts because every single hunt, I promise you, I find her. She is always showing her face. She's taking up valuable opportunities that I could, you know, I could find Tangy on that ticket, but no, here's Naomi. Here's Naomi. It was so bad that in one of my villager hunt videos, I had to have a Naomi counter because of how many times we saw her. Okay, please, come on. Last minute Tad. It's not. It's a cow. This is Naomi again. Okay. Are you kidding me? Is this Naomi again? Girl. Girl boss. Listen. Queen. Listen. When will the pain end? Give me strength. She is getting up there in enemy status, in nemesis status. If she shows up one more time, Naomi is officially an enemy because literally what the heck. So yeah, those are pretty much all my enemies. I mean, there's definitely other villagers that I don't like, but those are all of the ones that have wronged me specifically. Please let me know in the comments, who is your Animal Crossing villager enemy and what did they do? Like, I need all the tea, give it to me. And also, here's how the orchard came out. I know I didn't talk about the build at all, but you know what? I had a lot of enemy stuff to get off my chest, so thank you. This was a very productive video, and I hope you enjoyed all of the enemy talks. So thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next one once I have some more enemies.